Welcome back to AM Northwest. Each year, more than 1 million women in the U.S. enter menopause. A quick scan of social media reveals there's no shortage of people offering advice. But how do you know what is right for you? Here to share a resource that combines evidence-based information and medical experience, the new book, Menopause, What Your Ob-Gyn Wants You to Know. We welcome from the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, Dr. Camille Clare. Dr. Clare, thank you so much for joining us. So explain to me in detail, how you came up with this information in the book and why it's important.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity to talk to your audience about this topic and about the book. This is a book that was actually evidence-based, using a lot of subject matter expertise from the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, giving their expert opinion based on science, based on evidence about menopause, which is important for patients, for OBGYNs, and even other doctors that are not OBGYNs that may be bringing up these questions with their patients.
You know, it's so funny because it seems like menopause and perimenopause is all over social media. Everyone's got advice on what you can do, and there are all sorts of comedians too having fun with what menopause is and perimenopause. So this is really the way to get the facts, the actual information that you need. Okay, so let's talk with perimenopause. Let's get some information out. When does it start actually, and what don't women understand about that transition?
Yes. Thank you for that question. I think those terms can be quite confusing for many people.
Yeah.
So the period of menopause is when someone stops having their periods for a year. So once you stop having your periods for a year, that's considered to be menopause. So perimenopause can be several years, starting in someone's 40s, early 50s, where you may experience symptoms before you stop having your periods. And the reason why people stop having their periods is a decline in hormone levels, particularly estrogen and progesterone, that leads to this phenomena.
Okay, and then talk about the connection between hormones and emotional changes that women have.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the symptoms can affect someone's mood. So people can experience irritability, depression, sleep disturbances, which are very, very common, and they can also affect someone's mood. So I think all those things could go hand in hand.
Are there any medications that can help women through these times?
Hormone replacement therapy is probably the most common medication that is available to individuals, but this is a decision that someone needs to make with their physician or their healthcare professional, shared decision making, what their risks are, what their goals for treatment are. There are not only hormonal treatments that are available, there are non-hormonal treatments that are also available. So really having this discussion with your doctor is really important.
Yeah, because it's pretty controversial, hormone therapy, and then it changes too, right?
Well, I think the controversy or potential controversy is, again, figuring out what's the best therapy for you.
Right, right.
That's a discussion that, again, knowing someone's individual risk, what their goals are, and that's a discussion that you have to have in order to know, well, is this best for me or something else best for me?
Is there an increase in bone loss as you get older and head into menopause?
I think osteoporosis, which is a condition where bone loss happens, can happen as well. So not only hormone replacement therapy is important, but things in your diet, exercise, weight-bearing exercise is important. Sometimes calcium supplementation is important. So all those things, again, need to be discussed with your healthcare professional.
You know, there's a cute woman that does an Instagram feed on how she doesn't care. You know, we're part of the We Don't Care Club. I don't know if you've seen it. All has to do with we're in menopause and we just don't care. Is that a symptom that we just don't care anymore?
Well, you know, I know what the phenomenon is talking about, but I think really what's important about this discussion is trying to really give people fact-based information. You know, really battling the misinformation and disinformation that's out there. Everyone is individual in the symptoms that they're having, so really having that discussion with your OBGYN, with your healthcare professional, can really figure out, well, is this what's going on? Is there something else happening? So really that allows for that.
Can early dementia be a symptom of menopause?
I mean, I think a lot of the cognitive things or things happening in the brain has a lot to do with sleep disturbances. So I think, again, how can we maintain our sleep health is very, very important, how you can prevent that. And again, the book really outlines that very, very well. These are all great questions, all good conversations to begin to have with your doctor, your OBGYN, to really help, help you get solutions and help you
Right.
feel better.
Why do you think we should be talking about menopause in general?
I think this is something that many individuals undergo. That's very common in many people parts of their lives. 50% of the population are individuals that are going to experience menopause. So it's great that we're having this conversation. Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk further about it. We want to give you evidence-based guidance. We want to follow the science. We want to be there for you as a physician. I talk to my patients about these issues all the time.
Yeah, Dr. Clare, there are so many questions left, so many questions. We want to tell everyone again that the book is titled Menopause, What Your OBGYN Wants You to Know. Dr. Camille Clare, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.